Welcome everybody, back to the GDQ Hotfix. This is How to Train a Speedrunner, a show dedicated to showing beginner-friendly tutorials to people and hopefully getting you into speedrunning along the way. Before we get into today's game, just a few quick reminders. Registration is live for Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 if you'd like to attend the event in person from January 14th through 21st. The second submission period is also open right now until November 27th for any games released after August 1st. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. Also, Frame Fatales has its next event, Frost Fatales, coming up March 3rd through 10th of next year. You can use !FF in Twitch chat, or you can go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information. With all of that said, we have Super Mario Bros. Wonder for you today. I'll hand it over to the runner, let him take over.
Alright, hello. I am Metal Pipe. This is Super Mario Wonder any percent, and I will be teaching you how to speedrun it today. So yeah. I'm gonna pull up my Discord. All right. So with that said, we're just gonna get right into it here. So I'm gonna pull up my live split real quick. That way I have the root next to me. But basically, I'm going to go through and level by level, and I will be explaining things as I go. I'm gonna do a little bit more deeper explanation for the big tricks with the big skips, the sequence breaking type skips, and then kind of do brief explanations of levels so I don't spend too much time on all the levels, but still to where you'll understand and be able to go and do this at home. So get my file ready here, just delete it, and we will get right into it. So at first, we're already going to have a change from where you would normally see a casual playthrough. We're actually going to start with 2 players. So it doesn't matter who you choose, but I do Luigi and Red Yoshi. It's confirmed that you can do any big character for player 2, but we do Yoshi for player 2, so you don't have to worry about any power-up management. So I will try to pay attention to chat if you guys have any questions, but it's going to be a little hard while I'm doing this, but I will try my best. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. So first, we don't have to worry about second player here. We can just kind of drag him across the back of the screen for the intro. Doesn't matter what you do here. I like to grab all 18 coins. Just a little something that I do. And then here, there are 4 cutscenes that you're going to skip. You skip them by spamming plus, so you get first frame, and then X to skip. Now we're on the world map. So to start off levels, we're going to have the 2P controller in our hand, and we're going to be spamming jump on first player. So gets right on like that. And I'm going to stop here for a second just to explain something, how I'm going to hold both controllers. So I have my 1P controller, my first player is Luigi, on my lap, on my right leg, and then I have this in my hand. And basically how I'm doing it, I'm going to try and show it to the webcam here. But I have my middle finger and my ring finger on Y and B, because those are the 2 buttons that I'm going to need. But I still have to have this hand holding to be able to twirl at certain points. So basically controlling this with controlling Y and B. So once you have it resting on your lap, it's not too bad. One of the bigger components in this speedrun is purple coins, because we use them to get shots. So we generally root in the fastest purple coins in the run. So a lot of tech has to do with purple coins. But right there, we jumped over the trigger to trigger the pipes. So we don't have to worry about jumping over the pipes here. We don't grab this Wonder Flower. We don't grab any seeds in World 1 that we don't need. That aren't mandatory. Because we skip World 1 entirely later. So we won't need any seed requirements. And so I remembered it last minute, but you're supposed to jump off there. It's not much time lost, but you're supposed to jump off with 1 player to have 1 player have the crown at the end of this. Crown is important because it's, for this, crown is important because it's who will start in what position, and it's fastest to have first player with crown. And then for all the skips, we actually have second player with crown, because the skips have to do with a manipulation with the camera, and the person with the crown controls the camera. So here, all that'll have to happen is I'll just have to walk left first with Yoshi, so it loses 1 second. It's not too bad. Okay, that's a little cope. But yeah, we're continuously grabbing all available purple coins that are fairly quick in the run. But here you just kind of play through the run. You can see the movement. You want to make sure you're jumping over enemies, but importantly, you want to jump off there. Piranha Parade. I know a lot of people want to see. I know a lot of people want to see Piranha Parade. Everybody makes memes about how we skip Piranha Parade now, but it's slow. So this next level is really interesting. And this is where we're going to not jump off of Yoshi at the end. We're going to go and we're going to stick with 2-player having fun. But this third coin, this is the first hard purple coin in the route. So it's fast if you do it properly, but it requires a bit of a strat. So we're going to use Yoshi to grab this purple coin right here, so we can steal it right off there. And then we're going to grab this Koopa. We're going to hold him in our mouth, and he is going to be what grabs this third purple coin. It's going to bounce back and forth, follow your screen, and it grabs that purple coin. So it's very fast. Normally it would be out of your way. You jump on Yoshi here. Normally it would be very out of your way, but with that strat, it is an extremely fast one. So one of the faster ones in the round. And then here we just run through everything, and we're not going to grab the seed, simply because we want to have star power all the way to the flag. And because we don't need the seed. But we grabbed the Wonder Flower so we could have star power. So in theory, you could think, oh, don't grab the Wonder Flower because time loss. Well, star power will give you seed, and star power will take you through everything, blast you through all the barrels without any time loss. So coming up is the first really big skip in the run. The one that I reset to all the time, and we could very well have to do a little bit of a off-routing, so to speak, if we do fail it. It's extremely easy to fail, but I will try to teach it with lineups as I go, and by playing it safe, it makes it a lot easier. It's not quite so hard doing it normally. It's still a little finicky because we're doing out-of-bounds movement, but besides that, just doing it faster, the faster you do it, the harder it is. So we're just skipping text boxes here. Also, I don't know if the game is still a little louder than me, but I can turn that down a little bit if I need to, or the showrunners can.
Yeah, I believe Richard's turned you down already. Or up, the fixed way.
Yeah, okay, cool. Also, Church, just so you know, it's really hard to hear you, so if you do ask me questions, or talk to me during, like, do host things during a run, I may not be able to hear. I don't know if you can turn your mic up.
I'll just up my gain.
Okay. I was wondering why we cannot play Wiggler races. Because it's slow. Hi, Molly.
This way.
We skip the Wiggler races in this run because it saves roughly 20 to 25 seconds to skip Wiggler races.
See you later.
But yeah, so We're going to skip some text boxes here, and then we will begin the first big and major skip of the run. This is going to skip the entirety of the rest of World 1, most of World 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a out-of-bounds clip. So that's your lineup right there. You're going to go on the track and then go off, and you're already lined up with Yoshi. So we're going to jump with one player and pause instantly after we jump, right there like that. Then we're going to select characters, and then we're going to hold right on 2-player by selecting characters. And pull back, and Luigi is now out of bounds in place. So we're going to go down, and then we kind of got to go down right here. So, like I said, very finicky, easy to fall off there, but right there is fine. Until we go into 1-player mode, nothing is really too copium to fail. But we just go down right, and you kind of want to stay inside these cliffs. Here we have to jump, and I like to jump, so there's a few lineups here. But where I line up is I jump, and there's that like pentagon rock, and then I'm jumping from Pentagon Rock to the other Pentagon Rock to down right below Yoshi to the little dot rock up right, the second one, and then up into the little rocks up there. You'll kind of see what I'm doing here. But when I jump, I run and jump at the same time to get a farther jump. And there I clip back in bounds. So I had Yoshi a little too high. I'm going to go ahead and run through it real quick. As if I were doing it in an actual run. So just like that. And then here we're going to switch to 1P. And so this is kind of the scary part when you're first doing it. But basically, you're just going to hold run and upright. If you let go, you'll clip back in bounds. But as long as you're running, you won't. Now here, if you go straight across, you'll trigger a cutscene which will stick you in place and you have to do World 1 skip all over again. So we're going to maneuver around the outside of this island. So we trigger the cutscene. And then the hardest part of this whole skip is the stairs right here, because the stairs are extremely finicky. So we're going to line up where the back of the elephant or Luigi's feet is lined up with the bottom of those 2 dots. I'm going to back off a little bit, and I'm going to run and hold D-pad right. And we go up. And that's World 1 skip. So the next few levels are pretty straightforward. We're gonna skip some, but it's still gonna. The funny thing about this is it's gonna give us the Royal Seed cutscene, even though we didn't get a Royal Seed, which is funny. But that's just how the triggers work in this game. But yeah, the rest of this is gonna be fairly straightforward. We're gonna go into the house up here. We're gonna grab a seed, and we're gonna do Dolphin Badge. And basically, we're just gonna do Dolphin Badge fast enough to be able to grab all 3 purple coins. So there's a little bit of cutting corners and things. But the biggest thing that we have up until this point, and we're going to need going forward, is we have to stay damageless. We want to stay as Elephant. Because Elephant, being a big hitbox, is required for the next big clip, and he's required for World 1 skip. So it's required to be damageless up until this point. You can still do them with the smaller characters technically, but it is like walking tightropes because it's such a big hitbox. Right here, we're just skipping text boxes, grabbing the seed from this house. I skip text boxes. I don't think it matters too much, but I skip text boxes like this. I'm kind of spamming all 3. What, Church?
Chat asked a question. There was apparently an update released yesterday or the day before. Did it break anything in the run?
So the update essentially patches any percent. I figured this question was going to get asked during the speedrun. But it essentially patches any percent. If you haven't updated your Switch, you can still run this. And if you have already updated your game, you're still in luck. It's just a little more tedious. So if any of you are familiar with Tears of the Kingdom speedrunning, it's the exact same situation. So basically, you have to have a physical cartridge. You can't do it with a digital cartridge. You have to have a physical cartridge, and you have to format your Switch and then turn auto updates off. And it won't update off of first patch. There is still technically one clip that is possible, and people are hunting clips as we speak. Hunting ways to clip in current patch. But right now, as of now, the clips that we have are patched. In the run, which is unfortunate, and it took them quite a longer time than I thought it was going to for them to patch it. But you're still in luck if you want to run any percent. It's 100% okay. Yes, it's tedious, but I did it because I had to learn the hard way with Tears of the Kingdom, because I speedran Tears of the Kingdom a little bit, 100%. I had to learn the hard way, but it wasn't too bad because I already had a physical cartridge. So as long as you have a physical cartridge, which most people do, you can still run any percent. So here, I'm gonna get back to the run. Here is the next little bit. So little tiny things I do here. I jump out of the water here because it's faster traveling outside of the water than it is to dolphin swim. But we want to have dolphin badge for this level, as Prince Florian suggests you do. But again, we're going to continue to stay damageless. One little thing we're going to do here. So instead of going down and following this, we're actually going to break some of these bricks real quick. So it's faster, we don't lose our speed going through there, because you lose a lot of speed. And then we can get right to this wonderful house. Just saves a little bit of time, but it's just saves a little bit of time. It's just saves a little bit of time. It's
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Sorry about that little bit of technical difficulties, but we're ready to get right back into it. So whenever you're ready.
all right. Sorry about that, but yeah, we'll be back in 3, 2, 1, go. So I don't know if this showed up I don't know what was crashing, what wasn't, or when things crashed. But I had to switch back. I had to restart level because I did take damage as elephant. We're good. Right here, we're just going to use Elephant's Trunk to break through all the bricks, and I took damage there. It didn't kill the guy for some reason. Sometimes it does that. I haven't had that happen to me in a while, so it was a little surprising. So here is the first 2P switch we have in the run. So we go up here, and then right when we exit, we're going to pause. And we're going to switch to 2P. And it'll already have your character ready to go. So you just press A on the 2P controller. And then we're going to hold right on the 2P controller. And that's all we have to do. Because when Yoshi spawns in, for whatever reason, he jumps. And so as long as Yoshi is higher than Luigi, Yoshi will have crown. And that's important for this next clip. So, coming up is reverse pedal aisles. Reverse pedal aisles is a clip that allows us to do pedal aisles in any order we want to, which basically takes advantage of doing the fastest possible. Basically, we can do any seeds that we want in reverse pedal aisles, so it makes it really fast compared to being sequence, in quote-unquote sequence jail, I guess, per se. The setup for this skip is a little more intricate. But we're gonna pull off the rail like we did in World 1 skip, and then we're gonna go up just a little bit. And then it's gonna be an insta jump, same thing. Jump, pause right after you jump. Switch characters, and then we're gonna hold up and pull back. So we want to be right about there. We're a little too low here, but basically the bottom of Luigi's feet needs to be at the bottom of the island that we're standing on. Right now we're too low, so it's gonna try and pull us down right. But we're just gonna go up, down, right, up, and then we should be good to go. So here, the hitbox is a little finicky, so we're going to kind of try and be in the bottom right crevice, but we still have to jump around because we don't want to clip anything else. So I fell through there, which is fine. This first part is pretty much the only, reset heavy part of this clip. But after this clip, we'll pretty much be fine as far as clips go. It's just every game seems to be destined to have a gauntlet of resetting at the very beginning of it. So we're going to jump on the top right of, or we're not going to actually, I'll take that back. But the idea is we're going to jump on the top right of that island, go to the bottom left, and then jump back to the island that we're on now. So we can continue the clip. We're trying to stay out of bounds the entire time. And this will actually line itself up. As long as you don't go in bounds, you'll be fine. But if you just D-pad down, it'll line itself up. Don't go too far off. D-pad right, again, it will line itself up. We're going to go right here, and we're going to pause. We're going to switch to 1P. Now, this is the only real, tough part. Everything else is pretty forgiving. But right here, we're going to run down, and we're going to run off. And we want to land out of bounds, not in bounds. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to hold D-pad down. Most of this out of bounds movement is done by D-pad because it's consistent. We're going to do D-pad down and run. And then we're going to let go of all of our inputs when the top of our head reaches the top of that pink cotton candy looking mountain thing. And I let go too early. So this is where it gets a little cope. So we're just going to get our 2P back real quick so we can redo that skip. But after that, I'm going to just try and do it fast. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was a possibility. These tricks are really difficult to get first try. Generally, you reset for 2 to 3 hours before you finally get a run out of all the skips. Less if you're lucky. But it's generally pretty tough. That's why any percent is difficult to run. But right there, we got our 2P crown back. We're good. We're ready to go. Back to our PI clip. But this after we get out of the clips, everything will start going as planned. Essentially, like anything failed won't be, have to do big time losses to get back to be able to do the clip. We're just gonna go right into it. And then we're a little high here, so I'm gonna go down just a little bit. Do the same jump. And see, I know it's a little weird that like I'm failing stuff, but at the same time it's a little bit of a benefit because you can see how to back this stuff up in runs. If you're still have a low enough time that this backup would be fine for you. Because if you're new to speedrunning, you're better off just doing the backups rather than resetting. So here we're gonna go farther off the island than we thought, than you think you have to. That way, because it likes to pull you inbounds. We're gonna go to these gray dots, over, line up the edge of Luigi's feet with the edge of this island, go down, it's gonna push you in place, and then here is where we're gonna start jumping. So we're gonna jump from corner to corner. And then we're gonna go down a little bit, over, it's gonna push us in place. We're gonna continue to jump from corner to corner, jump to the edge, and jump over, and we are here. Reverse pedal aisles is done. So that is the 2 harder skips in the run finished. We're gonna switch to parachute cap badge. We're gonna get this bubble right here, so we want to have 2 bubbles. Bubbles are extremely important for this run, and we're gonna want to have as many bubbles as we can get. So, obviously, as many bubbles as we can get is 2, but that's as many as we can hold, because this run won't have bubbles, and fast dash is the fastest way to do this speed run, and strats are very reliant on it. We're just gonna sit through this auto scroller, but trying to grab as many purple coins as we can. But skips and strats are extremely reliant upon having bubble, and I would not be surprised if I were to lose. Because it's not hard. It's similar to, if any of you guys have seen the Super Mario Bros. Wii speedruns, those are very reliant on having propeller. Those are completely damaging speedruns because of that. It is very, very similar with the speedrun with bubble. So here, we're just going through this auto scroller, trying to grab as much purple coins as we can, because the more purple coins you have, the better. And the route is very dependent on your ability to collect purple coins, as many purple coins as you can. So we're grabbing both seeds there. We're trying to get, we're going to have a total of 12 seeds, so we can go straight into World 5 after we're done with this. Basically, we won't go into World 5, we'll go into World 4, but we will have the seeds required to go into World 5. So now we're going to do Mama, and the reason we switched to Parachute Cap is because it's nice for Nosher, but it's also required for Mama to be fast, to get the first purple coin here. So right off here, the purple coin's high. And then we're going to do our first bubble jump of the run. To skip having to wait for that. So bubble jumps are extremely important in the run. Oops. Yeah, I should have bubble jumped there. But bubble jumps are extremely important for linearizing your movement. And we're also grabbing low on the flagpole. Super low on the flagpole doesn't matter. It's not like Super Mario Bros. 1 where you have to grab as low on the flagpole as possible. The lower you grab, the more frames you save. This is if you grab it in good, great, or super, you are fine. It will take the same amount of time. Any higher than that, you will start to lose frames. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do our first badge challenge, or our second badge challenge, but of the run. This one is spin, and this one's pretty important. There's a few strats with spin now that we actually can get spin early in the run, which is nice. We're gonna get all 3 purple coins here. We're gonna ground pound this, so it sets up our purple coin. And then right here, we're just gonna jump and go straight into spin, and then gonna wall jump. Purple coins just up there, and that is 30 very fast purple coins and a seed. And so now we are going to do the next big skip in the run, which is new to the newest route. And this is what skips Wiggler, which I know all of you are sad about, but this is what skips Wiggler. So we're gonna warp to Robert and get the shop. And this is why seeds, purple coins are important, because we can buy seeds with purple coins, which obviously is the fastest way to get seeds.
Here we go.
We're going to switch to spin jump. You only switch in badges in the loading screen here because it is no time. We're going to grab our first purple coin right here. We're going to be utilizing spin jump going through to basically make most of this vertical. There's a little bubble jump there that you want to be able to do fast so you don't get stabbed by the bluebirds. And that's the first push. So this purple coin, I'm just going to do that and go up there. Oh, bubble activates that. We do that. And we go. Oh, that's great. So just continuing going vertical, up and over. And then this is where spin jump is pretty important. I'm a little rusty on it. It's new movement because of the new route. But basically we're going to advance the cycles while still grabbing as many purple coins as possible. Oops. I missed it. No, Ninpak, we do not need Mama Wonderseed.
Feels so clean now.
Because we get the second shot. So right here, we're going to switch to 2P. And we're just going to hold right on 2P, and it will do the work for us. But yeah, we get the second shop, so that skips having to get the Mama Wonderseed. That's what's great about being able to route this the way that we do, because we can get a lot more purple coins in better, more optimized places. So this skip, we're actually going to go from here all the way to World 4 in complete out-of-bounds movement. So it's one of the longer, it is the longest distance covered out of bounds in the run. But basically we're going to set up the exact same way we set reverse pedal aisles, which is off the rail and then tilt a little bit forwards. We're going to bring Luigi up just a little bit to be safe. And we're going to maneuver him over here. He's under the map. We want him to be above the map. So we're going to come over here to where collision, to where he can jump. And then once he jumps, we're going to go up until he falls. And you don't want to go too fast because you'll have too much momentum. So he's going to fall there. We'll hold right, D-pad right, and we're going to switch to 1P. There for a second, I thought it was going to fall off. So that's why I stuttered. Only have 14 after. Wait, Ninpak, I think you're right. I think you're right. But yeah, that's Wiggler skip. I'm sorry I didn't explain it too much. I'm actually going to go ahead and go do Mama Wonderseed because Ninpak is completely right. I am so sorry about that. I don't know how I forgot. I guess I can pull the card of this route has changed a ton. We've had 3 routes switched that have had included and not included Mama Wonderseed. And I've been running this game since release, so it's a little difficult for my brain. And having just learned this route just like 3 or 4 days ago. Oh, I almost forgot to grab it again. But it is right here. You're supposed to come off of that and go around to get this. Wow. You didn't talk to shop.
Don't let him see you.
Ah, this is so scuffed. I am sorry, chat. My brain is all over the place.
I feel like it is worth mentioning that you were not prepared to teach tonight. You were supposed to be commenting, so you're not exactly. You didn't have a lot of time to prepare to teach, so.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Which, by the way, still super appreciate you stepping in at the last minute.
Thank you. But yeah, this wonder is basically just hold right simulator. As long as you hold right, you'll be 100% okay on all the cycles. But yeah, so we're gonna grab this, and you know what? We're gonna do Wiggler skip twice because we have to. Wiggler would have talked the shot. Okay, take a breath. We're fine.
Wiggler would have talked to shop.
Oh my. Alright, so we are going to go to Hurry Hurry again, because it's the fast way to acquire 2P with the crown. This is super interesting. Okay, cool. That's, believe it or not, that's pretty relieving for me. Alright, so we're gonna switch to 2P in the middle of this, just like we did last time. This is your fun little backup for your no reset runs, which no reset runs are very nice to do. I love doing them. And I never usually have an excuse to do them. So, it is nice. Now apologize to the Wiggler and let him run. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down that road. We will still be skipping Wiggler, but it would be funny to do Wiggler. Yes. I know the chat wants Wiggler, but teaching tutorial on Wiggler skip here. So I guess I'll go a little bit more in depth than I did the first time, because the first time I was, realizing I'd missed an entire seed. Thank you again, Ninpok. I appreciate that, because I wouldn't have realized that until trying to go to World 6. But after this point, I didn't really explain anything in one piece. This kind of works out. So this is basically a carbon copy of World 3 skip after this corner. So this corner is a little finicky. I imagine that the corner of this, like the edge geometry of the corner, is going out into the out of bounds area that I'm at. It likes to suck you in, so I try to cut this, try not to cut that corner too much. I try to round that corner, because sometimes inbounds like to suck you in. We're gonna go down here just like puddle aisles, and then put our feet at the edge, hold down, and then we're gonna kind of go around this corner, and we're gonna fall a little bit. And then once we fall, we just go back up, and we're gonna deep-header it. We're gonna kind of follow. So how I imagine this, and I went over here because this is where you could see it, but there's three blue lines, three sections of blue lines. There's light blue, you see the island, light blue, dark blue, even darker blue, and then nothing. I try to keep Luigi's, what you're looking at is left foot, the edge of his foot at the edge of the light blue line. And you shouldn't ever fall out of bounds. And we're just gonna cut this corner here, jump over. We're gonna talk to shop this time, so we don't have to do this again. I mean, we wouldn't have to do it again anyway, because now we're about to go into World 4. We're gonna buy this seed, and we're gonna continue. So, now we're into World 4. Okay. So World 4 in this speedrun is split into two parts. Basically, by doing that, we can use more purples that we get from World 6 to come back here later and get 2 shop seeds instead of 1 here. So that way we can skip an entire Wonder Seed, which would be the Bloom's Wonder Seed, which is one of the slower Wonder Seeds in the game, I guess. It's not too slow, but it is tedious. Going to world question mark again. Yes, so this game, the funny part about this game is it calls it exploring the unknown. And I'm not sure why that's in there, but I mean it is. It's funny to think about. But it calls it explore the unknown. It doesn't go to pedal aisles or world 4. It's just question mark, question mark, question mark. We're going to go up here to Snoodles, and for Snoodles, we're going to have the spin badge. Normally, we would have the spin badge equipped, but we did other random stuff. We messed up the route a little bit by trying to. But here, the spin jump is going to be used to skip a lot of the movement. This first purple coin here is basically going to jump and then spin under that, so we can just grab that. We're going to slide down here, go up. We're going to go under that guy, and then spin jump into that, and spin jump into that. So I know it's more of like a, hey, do this and do this explanation, but that's about the best way to explain a lot of these levels without sitting down and analyzing the movement. A lot of it's fairly straightforward. So we're going to jump on top of these guys. We're going to jump early so we can jump on top of these guys in this cycle. We used to get the purple coin in this, but it's slow now, so we don't get it anymore. So there's some extra purple coins. We argue for weeks on if boosting spin jump or normal and the answer was it doesn't matter. Wiggler is slow. And Ninpok is very right about that. Ninpok is a bit of a glitch hunter in the Wonder community, as well as done a couple of runs. But he has contributed a lot to the community as far as finding easier ways to set up these out-of-bounds skips. So the crouching high jump badge challenge is fairly straightforward. You just kind of use the badge as would be intended. There's no real speedrun stuff. We jump here instead of crouching. There's little improvements, but no real big skips. This purple coin we do as intended. And then the next purple coin is kind of cool. So instead of crouching, we're just going to jump right there. We can break those two and wall jump off. And then there I'm going to uncrouch so I can grab that single purple coin. And we're going to jump at the bottom. So far, I've never seen the run badges used. Are they? The fast dash badge is used. Yes. Jet run is slow because you have to go out of your way to get it. It is still fighting in all royal seeds to be faster between fast dash and jet run. But for now, jet run won't be used in any percent. And you can pretty much use whichever one you want to in all royal seeds. There's very interesting strats and runs with jet run. I personally don't like using jet run because you can't stand still with it, so you kind of have to know what you're doing all the time. Which, I mean, as a speedrunner, like, you should know what you're doing all the time, right? But it's harder to back things up, I guess. So we make use of break time seeds in the run a lot because they're fast, they're short. I guess that's the definition of fast, it's short. We're going to go up here. We're not going to get any seeds because we want to have enough purple coins for later stuff. So we're just going to get fast dash, speaking of the run badges. We're going to get fast dash there, and then we're going to warp to Snoodles because warping is much faster than walking. We'll go up here to Bloomps. And we're going to do Bloomps. So Bloomps I struggle with a little bit. We're going to equip fast dash. I struggle with a little bit, but the purple coin routing for this is a decent bubble jump. So I may have to, like, try it a few times. So there's that. I'm just going to restart course to try it because it requires a bit of a jumping cycle. You want to use that bloom. But after I get it, it's not going to be too bad. But it's basically making use of the infinite bubble jump, which I guess I'll take this time to explain what infinite bubble jump is while I'm sitting here. Basically, infinite bubble jump is you bubble, you jump off the bubble, and then you bubble again. And you can continue to chain that. And by doing that, the best way I've found to do that is you bubble, you jump, and then I let go, and I press run and jump at the same time. Because to jump off of something, all you have to do is hold the jump button. I guess I could show the controller here. I didn't realize where my face cam was. But I'm holding run and jump, and I just let go and press both at the same time when I want to do another bubble. I just... Yes, this is RPI route. Reverse pedal aisles. Let's get this. Okay. So my only problem there is, I like to twirl to be safe, but you can't bubble while you're twirling, so I struggle a little bit. I was struggling with this earlier today, but while we're here practicing. Obviously, I could back this up better in a speedrun, so I should probably just be teaching the backups as well. So, let's just say you miss it, right? You're going to continue to bubble jump there, and you're going to go up. But let's just say you miss it. There's a purple coin right here to back it up. All you have to do is ground pound into that, and you're good to go. So I figure I'll take this opportunity to teach a backup. And with... Wow, that was a little weird. But with the other route, you end up landing here. So from here on, it's the exact same. So you're going to kind of just avoid hitting those guys. You can break them from the bottom, but you're going to avoid hitting those guys. Here is the next purple coin, so you're just going to jump down, just like it's intended. Hold B, or hold the jump buttons to make sure you don't, fall off or miss the jump input and not get enough height. I unfortunately took damage there. You're supposed to crouch jump through that, and then it would give you enough distance to where you won't hit any of the Goombas. But I did take damage there. So for most of the rest of the run is going to be a little difficult. Or not most of the rest of the run, but most until the end of World 5. It's going to be a little difficult managing what I want to use bubble on and what I don't. Because we don't want to lose our second bubble. So here I'm going to switch to parachute because it's the faster way to do this. Because they're all in the air, so you can get multiple at a time if you have a parachute. Or you can, with fast dash, get multiple at a time, but it's much easier, much more consistent, and much faster. There I could have gotten all of them, I just missed it there. It's really fast to do it with parachute cap. So this next one is one of my favorite levels in this entire speedrun. So we're going to go back to fast dash. We're going to do Ninja Jump Party. I really, really like this. Done well is extremely clean how we get all the purple coins. I'm going to go ahead and grab Fire Flower. Jump. Jump. So you want to jump on obviously how the interesting gimmick of this is jumping on rhythm. It's going to be hard to talk and do it at the same time. Because I'm listening to the rhythm as well as doing the run. Jumping does various things with your world, but it is required to get one of these purple coins. I'm off rhythm a little bit, but we should be alright. Jump. 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 And that purple coin is unlocked by getting those 4 jumps. So done well like I did there. You can get it 1 cycle faster, but done well like I did there is about as fast as you can get it. And it makes it a fast coin and worth getting. So there's that level I've been looking for a while. Yeah, it's behind the sand waterfall. That was actually a fairly good showcase of that level. There's fun little quirky movement, like good clean movement that you can do like I did off the block at the very, very beginning. But here is actually where we split off to World 5. So we're going to warp to the shop. Obviously not going to wear that badge, but we're going to warp to the Pedal Isle shop that we just went to earlier, which is the one all the way to the right, I believe. Which is the one all the way to the right. And, oh, no, we're not. We're going to warp to Noshers. I'm dumb. We're going to warp to Noshers. And we're going to go straight here. My bad. Yeah, so we warped to Noshers, go into World 5. By getting all the seeds that we got earlier, we have enough to go into World 5. And getting the extra Goomba seed that we forgot the first time. Yeah, so we're going to get the house. The house is required. Or is it required? I have no idea. I've actually never tried to go across the bridge down here. Yeah, okay. So you can't go across the bridge because the poplin isn't there. But the house is required at the beginning of, I believe, every world that you go to, besides World Bowser. World Bowser does not have a house.
It's kind of lonely.
again, I'm just skipping text boxes like this. It's kind of how you would do in like this. It's kind of how you would do in any RPG game. If you speedran any RPG games, you would understand what it's like to skip text boxes. But that's how I skip text boxes. I messed around with Paper Mario's 1,000-Year Door for a little bit. So that's how I was taught to skip text boxes and that. So that's how I just skip text boxes from that point forward. After I learned that. Right here, I'm spamming B with my thumb because it's not much slower, and I'm ready for my next inputs. I'm going to switch to Bubble here because Bubble is extremely important for this level. I'm going to try not to take damage. This is where Fast Dash and Bubble starts to come in handy. So we're going to double twirl, and we can skip a lot of stuff by having Bubble. Upstream is one of the more painful levels in the run. We jump off this guy, so we can skip that cycle. And then we're going to use a bubble jump to... I missed it. Use a bubble jump to get past, skip that series. Use a bubble jump to get that purple coin. There we go. Here we're going to switch to drill. We're going to do a pipe kick there to get some speed. You just hold back against the pipe like it's a wall kick. Or like it's a wall kick. You just hold back against the pipe and go. On any floating horizontal pipes, you can do that. We're going to switch to drill because since we only have bubble, we're going to do the drill movement for the first bit of riffs. So here we want to grab all these little wonder flower looking things so we can get that purple thing. And then here is how we get up there. And then this ending movement is a little finicky. It's hard even for top runners to do. I go up here, jump up there, and go. That's about the fastest way that I know how to do it, and the more reliable way. But the cycles depend on the music, so it's really, really difficult to get a even cycle every time. So a lot of times you'll end up there off cycle, and you struggle a lot, and you can lose a lot of time. But I go up on that little yellow diagonal mushroom, and then wall jump off of that platform there, and then go onto the other platform to then jump into the Wonder Seed. So from here, we go to the first new level in this new route, which is Taylor's Toxic Pond. And Taylor's Toxic Pond has a quiz, which I do have a sheet pulled up for this quiz. Oh, I forgot to get the purple coin here. So this purple coin is just jump up here, activate that Wonder Flower, and you're good. It's a fast purple coin. We're just going to kind of do some decent platforming here. Taking damage is fine because I don't have bubble, so it doesn't really matter too much. I am going to grab that drill so I can have it for riffs later. But right here, this is how you get the Wonder Flower. You just pull all three of these guys, and the quiz begins. So it's randomized between quite a bit of different questions. A lot of them are rarer than others. What world can you see north of Petal Isles? Peaks, which is World 2. I'm doing this all off of knowledge because sitting and reading is slow, so I'm only going to sit and read if I know. I was yellow in midair, that is the controls for a ground pound. But reading the big long list would obviously be some super important person from the Flower Kingdom. Captain. Oh, it's Prince Florian. No. 5-second time loss. Sedge. How many flower coins does it take to buy a 5? Hey, I pulled you. And we're gonna do a ground pound right. Okay, I didn't get the timing, but just get the seed. You can do a ground pound in there to stall yourself, so you can be a little faster in grabbing seeds. Here, just a little bit of platforming. And that's the end of the level. Okay, this Toxic Pond. 27 different ones. Jeez, that's a lot. But generally, there's a lot that are common, and then there's a bunch of rare ones. 2 of those I haven't seen before, but I've done Taylor's Toxic Pond quite a few times now. I see generally 2 of the same ones pretty much every time.
Alright!
So we're going to go into the break time level that this unlocks, which is why it's quite fast. to do Taylor's Toxic Pond because you get this break time. It's pretty simple. Jump up, kill all the piranha plants. If you do it fast enough, you can get both of those at the same time. But I was not fast enough. The little tiny optimizations that can make your run faster and faster as you optimize it. That's a new level for me, so I'm a little iffy on it, but I'm getting better. Now we're going to Light Switch Mansion, which bubble is required for this, and this is the first highly movement intensive level, I'd say. Precision movement intensive level. I'm just going to go ahead and restart level for that, because that's going to cause more time loss than restarting the level. So I'm going to jump at the third point there. Basically, you kind of need to know where you're at, because we don't turn on any of the lights in Light Switch. You just kind of know where the platforms are. So I'm going to wall jump off this, grab this purple coin. I'm going to use, come on. I'm going to use fast dash to skip a lot of this. And here is going to be a bubble jump. We're going to pre-shoot our bubble. I didn't do that properly, but you're supposed to pre-shoot your bubble, and then you can use it as a bubble jump. So here is really hard. This is the first, really difficult, but it's fast if you can get it. But you bubble jump, you get on top of that, and I did not get it that time. So the backup is to land on this, because you can see this. And then, I don't know where this platform is. So you just kind of ride the platforms. You could technically just go ahead and skip that purple coin if you wanted to. But it's pretty rough to skip purple coins in this run because it is slow to skip them. Not so much slow to skip them, but slow as in the purple coin route is really tight. So you'll either A, which most of the time you will, have to get a backup purple coin, which is slow, a slow backup purple coin, but probably faster than, say, doing that, riding it back up that I did there. Or you just kind of hope you have enough purple coins, which sometimes you will. So we're going to grab this shop seat here. And we're going to go into rips, which I do not have. Do I have? I don't know if I have drill or not. I'm actually going to go ahead and use bubble. We'll just teach the bubble strat. So we're going to destroy these Koopas, and then here we're going to bubble, and then we're going to do a short jump onto that bubble, which I failed, so I'm going to go ahead and restart course, because we would obviously take damage, die, etc. We're going to do that, we're going to shoot a bubble, and we're going to do a... I messed that up. I hit the block above me. But the point is, we're going to do a short bubble jump that's going to put us over the rift that would normally damage us right there. We wouldn't normally get enough height. That's how that's supposed to be done. I'm still obviously a little rusty on that, but I'm going to continue platforming through this level. We're going to grab this Koopa for a purple coin, hit that, come over, and then we're going to time this purple coin. Ah, it bounced off the pipe. That's funny. Well, we will have missed that purple coin, but I usually end up with 17 extra purples at the end of these runs, so I should be okay with this run. But I can't miss anymore. Which is, now I'm very glad I went back and got the light switch mansion. Okay. But here we're just getting all the wonder tokens in this. I almost took damage there. I'm going to use bubble to get these Koopas out of the way. Oh, I need to go back. Grab it. That's nice. That's actually not bad at all. I didn't need to go. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. Trying to explain what the heck is happening and what I'm gonna do because I missed that. But I lost bubble, so it's fine. I'm going into 2P here, so we're gonna do the skip, and Poison Ruins is a bubble level, so it's fine. We're gonna go into 2P here, so we can do get ready for the next flip. Do you end up with plus 17 without collecting Snoodles 3? Yes, I do. I did a no reset. I ended up with, it was either plus 14 or plus 17, but I ended up with either plus 14 or plus 17 at the end of my first no reset that I did with this route.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do this. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm supposed to switch to 2P and tumble. I apologize. This isn't gonna be too bad. We're just gonna run through it with Yoshi. Just kind of pull Luigi along for the ride. No biggies. Yoshi still has the crown. It's all one square screen, so Luigi doesn't die. So if you had bubble there, you'd be fine. But yeah. So now for the next clip. Basically, we're gonna skip Wubba and Swaying Ruins with this. So we're gonna line Yoshi up where the back of his feet is lined up with the little black circle here. We're gonna do another insta jump, like we would on any other clip. And we're gonna go down and pull back. And he's gonna end up glitched there. We're just gonna hold D-pad right, and he's gonna kind of glitch around a little bit. It's a little weird. Okay, well, actually, am I fine there? I don't want to risk it because I don't know if I'm fine there or not, and I would have to go back to Hurry Hurry if I messed it up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and redo this. But you may be fine there switching to 1P. If you're not in an okay spot, switch. So right there, I'm supposed to be on that mushroom, and that's fine. So we're gonna switch to 1P. But if you're not in a spot that's okay to switch to 1P, which is generally just a spot where you can jump in, it'll warp you back to your previous location when you switch to 1P. No, I would not be fine there. Okay. Cool. But now we're just gonna walk off to the side, and we're going to go all the way down to Poison Ruins. We're only going to be able to get one bubble here, if I remember correctly. So we're going to have one bubble for the first portion of World 6. So we're going to try and preserve it by using other power-ups and keeping it in our pocket. But we will be using bubble for Poison Ruins when we can, because it is fast. But here we're just going to try and activate these Wonder Flowers as fast as possible. Normally, if you have bubble, you could activate them a little faster. But now we have to utilize Luigi's size, and you can, if you're just barely out of reach, you can ground pound and your head will go a little higher than normal to activate some stuff, which is utilized in this backup right here. Normally you would hit a bubble on the way down, but you can do a ground pound there and it activates that. So you can get across here really quickly rather than waiting for the poison to rise. So here we're gonna get this. We're going to use our ground pound height there to get that purple coin. Here we're going to skip a lot by shooting a bubble this way and wall jumping there. Getting that purple coin and skipping roughly half of the end portion of that first bit. So now we're going to do what is my favorite wonder in the entire game. It has killed my runs due to some stupid mechanics, but this is ultimately still my favorite wonder in the whole game. Oops. But this is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna, we can jump off of him to get on the ceiling here a little bit faster. But this wonder isn't gonna be really any much different than your casual playthrough, other than doing more corner cutting per se. Can come in a better time than now? We hope so. Doing How to Train a Speedrunner on Mario Wonder any %. Everybody's kind of getting into the speedrun, as it's a popular, newly released 2D Mario game. That we haven't gotten a 2D Mario game in a long time. So, 2D Mario's are really, really good speedruns. I would 100% recommend this. This is my second favorite speedrun of all time. Galaxy 1 is my favorite speedrun of all time. But this is definitely up there. I really, really enjoy this speedrun. As I am currently running the crap out of it. I've been running it since release. actually plan to run a different game after release weekend, but I kind of just wanted to keep running this game. I couldn't stop running this game. It's so fun. But we climb up the wall there on the outside so we can skip. Sorry, I was on a little bit of a tangent, not really explaining too much. But basically, we go on the whole fast bit of that is going on the walls on the outside, up and around the walls to get to the proper seeds to activate progression, essentially. Instead of going up and around the little circle things that are normally what you're supposed to do. So we're going to try and preserve this bubble for the rest of the run. We're going to do our damageless movement and muncher rather than the fast star strat, which right now I believe we still do damageless movement in top runner movement. We still do damageless muncher movement because it isn't much slower at a top level. But here, at the beginning, I attempted to launch a bubble at high speed to activate the first flower. I missed it, but if you do that, you can skip having to go up and around the first bricks. All right, so that's World 5. Fairly cope speedrun so far, but obviously we've sat down and talked and explained some stuff. Had to redo a seed, had to retry clips. That's no reset any percent for you. So as I get better, obviously, I could be doing this a lot more consistently. I'm still fairly new to this new route and not fairly new to, say, World 1 skip. That's the only skip that I'm not fairly new to. A lot of this other stuff I've learned in the last 4 to 6 days. So although I still have put a lot of time into them and can do them in a decently consistent basis, they're still tough. I'm here for cope. Let's go. We can all cope together. Ultimately, you're just kind of seeing an honest speedrun. Like, that's the beauty of a no reset. This is just an honest speedrun. By honest, I mean just showing everything that happens during the journey of a speedrun, but kind of all packed into one run. All the different spots where you would reset, you don't reset, you just kind of experience them, and all in one package of a no reset. So here we're gonna bubble jump across so we can get to this star here, so we can skip having to go around that background. And here we're going to ground pound. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, chat. I have no idea why I took damage there. And for the purpose of the tutorial, I will actually go ahead and restart because I want to have bubble for Rargs to teach that bubble jump auto scroller skip. Okay. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. We'll just get a bubble and item park before we do it. I didn't want to have to get a bubble and item park before we do it, but we can just get our bubbles and item park and be fine. So, again, I'm not sure why I took damage from that white muncher. I ground pounded directly into him. I've never seen that in my life, but hey. The damageless movement here for me is a little more scuffed now that I don't have the bubble jump. But essentially now it's going to be pretty much similar to what you would do in an intended normal casual playthrough. Normally you would bubble jump from here, like where it would change is you would bubble jump from here up to this island here. So you wouldn't have to wait that long. Here, instead of waiting for the big platform, we're just going to run and jump off at the latest time and double twirl. You know, back up, he follows you. You should land on top of that. You can run and twirl off, but okay, that's cool. All right. So that's what you're supposed to do that, but hey. We're just going to get the mushroom here, you know, and continue going. Oh, man. This is great. I will take this moment to comment about a little bit about this game, what I like about this game in comparison to other 2D Marios, and what kind of differentiates it from other speed games, other 2D Mario speed games. So this has a lot of content, like with the purple coins and the purple coin optimization and the way the seed requirements work. It is really cool. And the way the sequence works as well, how many levels you have to do, kind of forces it to be a longer speedrun, which normally 2D Mario speedruns, if you go and look, are very short speedruns. But this speedrun at a high level is still over an hour long, quite a bit over an hour long. So I just really enjoy a lengthy any percent speedrun. That's what I enjoy. I'm more of a 100% speedrunner because I enjoy longer speedruns. But with the way this is, with the way how long this is, still being an hour and a half as an any percent speedrun, I really enjoy it. What's the next game? I have no idea. Yeah, so we are now in World 6. We don't have any bubbles right now, which is fine. We're just gonna go grab a bubble, and we already have a drill ready to go for Rumba, which is, you know, you're supposed to ideally walk in here with 2 bubbles, but I kept the drill. One, because I wanted to show off and teach the bubble strat at the beginning of Rifts, but also because having a drill ready for Rumbas is a little bit faster than having to actually get it out of the item box, because drill is faster regardless of whether you have to grab it out of the item box for Rumbas. For skipping the spiny movement at the beginning, you can just go under everything, which you will see in just a little bit. I am going to grab a bubble out of item park while it's fastest to do it right now. It's just right here to the left. We don't have to actually do item park, so for practice, I guess this is honestly a good time to talk about practice. When you're practicing your runs and you need power-ups, just walk in here, and all you have to do is grab the power-up you need, generally is going to be 2 bubbles, and you walk out to the left. You keep everything. You don't have to finish the level. Super fast. Just walk in, grab your items, and walk out. I'm going to go down here, and we're going to go to Rumbas. So we're going to go to drill mode, because we already have our drill. And we're just going to go under everything. Jump over these spinies. Your drill will kill the spiny. Kind of jump over all this stuff. And now we're going to go under. And we're just going to hold right. Hold run, hold right. Jump up here. Wall jump to get that down. Go across, and we're going to make our way to the Wonder Seed. So we're going to try a little bit of a jump here. I'm not too consistent at it, but basically if we bounce off the this little boulder guy right here. Okay, well, I got it. I just pressed twirl instead of ground pound, but you can get that that wonder flower early if you hit that. All you have to do is ground pound. I really like this wonder. This is probably my second favorite wonder in the game. Part of it's because this is my favorite Wonder music, my Wonder background music. This one right here is my favorite. But I also really enjoy this Wonder. It's a really, really cool idea. But we're gonna, right here, instead of jumping across all those back and forth like the game intended you to, you saw I just jumped across because you can utilize the ability to pass through not complete platforms by going, and so you can make that completely just a hold right, just jump in the proper position rather than going back and forth. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah, see, Japanese, I will say real quick, Japanese, while I'm thinking of it, Japanese is faster for the speedrun by 3 to 4 seconds, but because of Taylor's Toxic Pond, we do not have Japanese questions and answers. And if we did, even if we did, we would have to memorize all of them because, let's see, we go to rugs. Because we would have to memorize all of them because, obviously looking at 27 at a time is slow. So we switched to English, us English speakers. If you're a Japanese speaker, you are in luck. You can save those 4 seconds. Shout out Suwake, the current WR holder of this game. Then you can take advantage of the time save. But for now, we play in English because we need to be able to read the Taylor's Toxic Pond questions. So here is a really, really big skip. It saves a lot of time. We're already in bubble. But here we're going to bubble above this, skip that. But here we're going to skip an auto scroller with a series of 3 bubble jumps and only 3 bubble jumps. Right there. If you do any more, you'll clip that edge of the wall there and fall off. There's no way to back that up. You'll just die. So 3 bubble jumps, only 3 bubble jumps, and you will have skipped that auto scroller, which saves about 50 seconds. Or 30 seconds. I don't remember if it's 30 or 50. I just remember watching someone have to use the auto scroller in a speedrun where they would normally not, and it lost them quite a bit of time. I don't remember which one though. I never actually ran the auto scroller in my runs myself. So we did that Wonder. We just basically that Wonder is just cut a bunch of corners. You just want to kind of cut as straight lines, but you can't really. You're kind of blocked. You're kind of pace blocked, I guess, by the cycles. You can skip some cycles if you cut the corners really well, but just kind of knowing where the things are going to be is going to help you save the most time there.
Yippee!
So we barely have enough. This is nice. We barely have enough for our shop here because we missed. We normally have 110-ish. We did miss a coin. So we have 102. We can get that shop, and we will go to full turn burn. So this run is this one's a little difficult, so I might take some time to explain some of this. There's a bit of intricate movement here, but I'm gonna go into drill, and I'm gonna damage boost through. And basically now we're gonna have 2 bubbles. And I'm gonna go into drill, damage boost there, and grab a second bubble. So here we want to have fast dash, but we're gonna get this purple by doing a double bubble jump right there. Get that purple, and kind of just gonna do some linear movement. I'm not used to stopping there. We're gonna go up there. Again, not used to stopping. We're just going to kind of progress through the level here. Ground pound through here, so you don't have to wait for that thing to go down. I'm going to twirl because we want to get around there as fast as possible to be able to skip those piranhas. But taking damage is not a big deal. There's another bubble here to get a second bubble if you would like one, which I would recommend grabbing as many bubbles as you can possibly get. And then here you want to jump early to make sure you don't take damage from that. We skip the Wonder here because we don't need it. It is a fairly slow Wonder. We're going to do a bubble jump to get across there and not have to wait for the bone. Hold this and hop in this pipe. straight to the flag. So yeah. Now is where we're going to do the house real quick, and then we're going to switch to 2P and yet another level to do yet another clip. One of my favorite houses in this game is now out of the route, but it was behind a 50 purple coin rock directly after floating jump challenge, and when you go back there, the flower in there goes scraggly. I don't know why, I just really love that one. So we're gonna warp up to, or no, we're not. That's right, we're gonna do grappling. That's why I have my splits open. Speedrunner remembering the route is non-existent. We're going to do grappling. We're going to grab all 3 coins here because they are very fast 3 coins. Just going to kind of do it as the level was intended. Everything's fairly straightforward because it is a badge challenge. Most badge challenges are that way. There's just little optimizations here and there. This one has not hardly any. So I should have switched. So ultimately you would switch to 2P directly upon grappling to the track there. But we're going to go ahead and switch to 2P right here. Just whenever you remember, as soon as possible from that point forward. And so this one, I'm going to take a second to explain it because it's a little harder. But we're going to hold right. Not only going to hold right, but we're also going to hold B, or the jump button when Yoshi jumps, so we can get that extra Yoshi flutter to get some height, to make sure that Yoshi is higher than Luigi. Okay. Alright, so that's what's supposed to happen. That was a little scuffed, but it's because I paused late and messed up my timing. But essentially, you would hold jump on Yoshi. Yoshi would flutter up, get just high enough on the flagpole for you to be able to jump up and be on the bottom of the flagpole there. So now for our last clip in the run. We're going to warp up to the house at the very beginning, which is observatory number 1. And we're going to set up this clip again. I think this one's... Yeah, this one's just off the rail. It's not like RPI, it's like World 1. Just off the rail. Gonna insta-jump, pause. Or I call it insta-jump, but you're gonna jump and pause instantly after you jump. Gonna hold down with 2P and pull back, you're gonna fall there. And I didn't know I didn't have time to explain. You're gonna fall there, and then you're gonna go right. And then once you go right enough to where you're sitting in a spot like that, you're gonna pause, and that's when you're gonna switch to 1P. I think the bouncing animations of Luigi kind of pushes him off a little bit. You're going to hold right and down just to make sure you stay away from the track. But ultimately, you're going to go down. Go off the map here, and then you're going to fall down and then go right back in here. And this allows us to go to Hot Odd Hot, which is a very fast level in this speedrun, which is one of the new levels. Fairly... shaky on it, but I will try my best. So you throw your pot so it cools those rocks. You can grab that 10 coin. And then here, we're going to do a bubble jump. So we're going to start here. Okay, that guy's coming after me. I'm going to start a bubble jump series here. I failed it, so we're going to try again. Bubble jumps are definitely difficult. Took damage there, which is fine. We have 2 bubbles. It's okay. But the point was to get up there. And then we're going to continue to go forward. So that's going to unlock the secret exit. That, what we just did there, is going to unlock the secret exit. I'm going to go ahead and be okay with taking damage again here. And we're going to grab the water bucket from here. We were supposed to grab one earlier. Did not. I missed it. So the backup is to just go up there and grab that one. kind of did that subconsciously. We're going to grab a pot, and we're going to grab all 5 wonder tokens as fast as we can. Pot helps us swim because we can use inputs to swim rather than having to, or holding the analog stick a certain direction will swim you fairly quickly rather than having to hold a direction and jump like you normally would. So we're going to throw that pot up. You saw how we threw it up into that coin. Grab the other coin. This actually was fairly clean ending there. And go into the seed. As long as you run into that bubble, you should have a fairly fast seed grab. So the rest of this should be damageless pretty easily. But before I go through the door... Cool. I'm not sure what happens there. I was going to say before I go through the door, I'm going to switch to bubble. I didn't make it to the door. Yeah, so that is not open. So we're going to go to bubble here. And we're going to redo this bubble jump. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. And then we're going to go back to... I'm going to kind of wait out the cycles because we don't have to hurry since we're doing this back up here. I'm going to wait out the cycles. And that's going to unlock secret exit. I'm going to go through here and boom. Actually, I think that's the first time I've done Hot Secret ending damageless. Which, shows you how much reps I have in it. A lot of these new levels are definitely very, very new for me, but I'm gaining skill as I'm doing this here. All it takes is a lot of reps, and you will continue to save time in your speedruns. So we're gonna do bonus here, and we want to keep Elephant for World 6 Castle fight. Elephant is nice to have for it. So we get Elephant here, and we're going to keep him, and you'll see that when we actually do the fight. But here we can get the rocks from the bottom. Come on. There we go. There we can get the rocks from the bottom. Makes it fairly quick. Obviously, if you get it first hit. But it's still quite a bit faster to have to try that a few times than to have to go up, over, and then come back down and grab the seed. So... And we will switch back to bubble when we get into the next level, because bubble is required for the next level.
I believe in you.
Which is why I didn't put bubble back in Hot Secret until I absolutely needed to, because I did not want to lose it. So we're going to go down to Wavy Ride, which is a really unexpected level to be in the speedrun, and it is one of the harder levels in the whole speedrun. But we do spin jump for it. I'm really hoping I don't have to go back. I do this first try. Hoping I don't have to go back to Item Park, but we may have to go back to Item Park to grab bubbles and retry this. Yeah, that's... Or, actually, as long as we don't die, I can just restart the level. I forgot about that. But this is 100%. Scorm is 100% right. This is the run killer level. It's so easy to die. We're doing tight platforming across insta-kill lava. Okay, I'm going to focus for a second because you're supposed to shoot a bubble early, but I keep forgetting because I'm trying to explain it sometimes. So I'm going to focus for a second. I'm going to do this. 2, 3, 4. Shoot a bubble early. Go. Yeah, okay. I shot the bubble too high. You can see how difficult this level is in the speedrun. There we go. So, basically, we do a bubble jump, we spin into it, and then what you didn't see, but what is required, unless you just get kind of lucky and really clean movement, really quick movement. But we ground pound mid-air directly after we hit the block, so that way we get the Wonder Flower, or else we would kind of just fall under the Wonder Flower. So here we're just doing the Wonder as intended. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab these mini purples because it's a full extra purple coin. And then there is a whole nother ending to this, which is very difficult still. I practiced it quite a bit before this run today. There we go, got it. And then there is one more bit still. But basically you're utilizing spin jump to do platforming across the Buzzy Beetles to also get all the purple coins. I am very glad I did the end of that cleanly. That was pretty cool. The first bit is hard. The first bubble jump is really hard, but although the second part is longer, it's generally more practicable and more consistent than the first bubble jump, because the first bubble jump kind of just relies on your height. So we are going to warp. Since we did item park, we're going to warp to item park, but I guess normally you would warp to observatory number 1, and then you would go down to the palace. So I do this level because it's a bit slower than doing another level, but since we needed the game to get to buy 2 shop seats in World 4, we needed to implement more fast. Scorm is absolutely right. We needed more purple coins to get that second shop seat in World 4, which is why it's rooted later. So we're gonna get this purple coin here, which I should have got it on the first wheel turn, which would make it fast. Now it's pretty slow because I didn't quite think about it. Oh, I have spin jump. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart course for the sake of the tutorial. In a speedrun, I probably would just ignore that, but you want fast dash equipped for this. Are you missing one in Hot Hot Hot? No, I am not. I'm in Palace, so I've gotten all the seed requirements for the run. But now, since we have fast dash, a lot of our cycles are more properly in place. But yeah, so we got that purple coin up there. We need those 2 purple coins to make sure we have enough purple coins for the second World 4 shop. We're gonna ride this. There is a bubble jump to skip riding this, but it is very, very difficult. Another run killer. I have not learned it yet, so I did not show it in the tutorial, but this is supposed to be a little bit more of a beginner-friendly tutorial anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's another run killer. But here, we're going to skip the cutscene. This is our first Bowser Jr. fight of the entire run, and we are almost done. But here, we're literally just going to take Elephant and smack the crap out of Bowser Jr. I feel like it would be in the Speedrun with Killer Flower. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty slow, but it is still fast because we skip an entire Wonder in World 4. So he's going to split into 3, so we're going to back off a little bit. He's still launching me out of the way. All right, so when he splits into 3 is a little difficult. To continue smacking him to be lined up properly. But here he's just going to jump twice and then we're going to follow him until he opens up. He does have a time limit. You can count to the drum beats, but I do not know the drum beats. So this backup, how we used to do it before we found the elephant strat. Or we could do the elephant strat. He jumps twice and then he opens up and you get him. So there he was on the top one, and you don't want to take any damage. You can, because we want to have bubble for later. Obviously, I wasn't in bubble, but I was still in my don't want to take damage mode, so I wall jumped to get enough height to stay above him. All right, so now that that is done, we're going to go through the Royal Seed cutscenes, and then we're going to finish up World 4, which I will refrain from using bubble in World 4. I don't know any of the bubble strats for R mods. It's not much faster than any of those strats. It's another one of those minor optimizations that are all over, littered all over any speedrun. That you can learn and implement along the way to save, seconds at a time, which can really add up. So it's definitely important to continuously add them in your speedruns as you get better and better. But yeah, so we're going to keep our bubble in our pocket because we want to have as many bubbles as possible for World Bowser. Because World Bowser is one of the more difficult worlds in the run doing it. I used to do it up until just a little bit ago. I used to do it with Nabbit because using Nabbit, you can save quite a bit of time in some levels by being able to run through things. But now, Nabbit is confirmed slower because we have new strats with Bubble and Fast Dash, of course. We have new strats there to... trying to make my brain work. We have new strats there that make it much faster than using Nabbit. Sorry, my brain was kind of all over the place there, but yeah. Need Armand's one as a backup. Bubble helps here, but otherwise I don't think it's really useful. Yeah, we do need Armand's one. Still need... Trying to think, I still need 23 more coins. Do we? So here we're reaching the point where purple coins are tight, right? Figure out our mods. I'm trying to think. So I need 23 more purple coins by the time we do Palace. But I do know our mods, so we should be alright. I guess I'll switch to number 4. I really don't want to take damage like that. I'm going to go ahead and restart course. But I'll switch to bubble for that, and we will show off Armad's 1 backup. Which it's good to have coins ready for backups in case you miss them in speedruns, so they don't just kill your runs. But basically, bubble is nice to have for shooting them across. And if you do it, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do. If you do it properly, your bubble will float into each. I don't know why I grabbed that. Your bubble. Gosh, brain think. Your bubble will float into each Wonder Flower, in turn activating the purple thing. I've never done a full continuous explanation while speedrunning before, so it definitely is interesting. Taking damage there is a little rough, but it's not bad because we just run under here. The damage will back up if you take too much damage, you don't want to die. You just go under all those and then jump up there. It's not that much slower. Get 3 and raise the stage in 10 here.
Thank you.
Am I even gonna have enough purple class? Because I'm only have 120.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Scorn. What do I do about this? I hear you laughing in the background. What do you think is the most optimal way here to back this up, Scorm? I'm trying to think. I guess we just go do a badge challenge. We could just go do we could just go do like
Here we go.
we could do floating challenge. I could just do parachute cap challenge right here. Yeah, I think I'll just do parachute cap challenge. Oh, hold on. For tutorial's sake, we're supposed to equip spin jump here, and so we can skip this whole cycle. I forgot to do that, and my brain went straight into backup mode to just go ahead and do it. But I went ahead and did that. I probably could have just done paracap instead of raise the stage then to back that up, but that's raise the stage. Oh yeah. Paracap is like, where the heck is paracap? It's in the middle. There it is. I haven't done it since like before any percent skips were even found. It's like the old all royal seeds route. Yeah, misses shot by only 8 purples. This feels so foreign to me. I haven't done this in so long. I need to get this purple. This is so funny. Oh my lord. Yeah, so normally you'd get all the purples, and you wouldn't have to do that, but we needed enough purples to buy the extra seed here, which, yeah, I don't know. There could have been multiple ways we could have backed that up, but we have 130 purples. Technically, right now, we really only need to buy 1 seed, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy the 1 seed. I'll just buy 2 seeds. Look, we have 14 left over. But we do have 1 extra seed. So we're going to warp to Bouncy Tunes. And then go up. Rift's 10 coin made the difference? I thought so, because I missed... which purple coin did I miss? I missed Light Switch purple coin. No, I went and got that one. I guess Rift's 10 coin is the only one that I missed. That's weird that it was that tight, but I guess that's just how tight the rule is now. That's a lot to remember. But having drill for this is nice because you can skip a lot of things. You can make this fairly linear. I'm supposed to equip Jet Run. Pull turn burn 1, you're so right. So that one's a little tight. I should be getting rifts instead of pull turn burn 1 and being fine. Like missed pull turn burn 1 or something. That's a backup that I definitely could have done. Oh, I'm doing the old movement. You don't have to get the purple coins there. I just have my muscle memory is going to doing certain purple coins. Normally you would damage boost here. I'm not going to because you don't have to get that purple coin. This is fairly linear movement without any of the purple coins. We don't need any more purple coins for the rest of the run. This is the last pass we're going to do. Good luck. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck, everybody. This has been a fun and interesting experience. Trying to explain a run at the same time you're doing it is much more difficult than I expected and anticipated, but definitely really, really fun. It's nice to be in more of a lax and so pressured environment to perform at your highest level possible. Just kind of teaching us. Yeah, exactly.
And not have to worry about
like no matter what, I'm going to finish the run, and that is a nice feeling. Finishing a run is really nice when a lot of times the better your time gets, the more you want reset. So this next phase it likes to kick you off, but there is a little bit of an opening where you could hit Bowser Jr. early and fast that, fast cycling. You can fast cycle right there. I took damage, so I wasn't ready for that. But the backup is to just get him right after he blows out his wonder. But basically, his wonder effect is supposed to come out, and then you're supposed to be able to hit them. Otherwise, if you hit him, you'll just get knocked off. But there is an opening right there at the beginning. It's a decently forgiving window, but it's still pretty hard to hit. But you'll be able to hit him early and save as much time as his wonder effect, so it's a few seconds. Could you focus on getting more of the slight purple coins to compensate? Yes, very much so. It is definitely, like Yama said, it's definitely hard to focus on getting all the little ones, but you definitely can. You can probably make up for one full 10 coin by doing that, but it is definitely a lot more difficult. And by having to think about a lot of that, generally thinking about other things will hinder you from being able to perform at top level in your speedrunner and your PB attempts. So putting your brain elsewhere that you're not used to can, mess with the flow of your speedrun and things that you would normally think about. So yes, you very much can if you need to. But it's better to just have backup 10 purple coins, like the 10 flower coins have backup ones rooted and ready to go when you need them. So that way you're just like, okay, I missed that one, I can get this one. Anyway, that's off my brain now. Back to speedrun. Back to thinking about the speedrun, back to focusing. But yeah, now we go to World Bowser. So I'm hoping I can perform pretty well because showcasing a lot of this, teaching a lot of this stuff requires to be damageless. I did a lot of practice today. This is what I practiced the most today before the run today. But I really, really enjoy a lot of the mechanics with bubble and fast dash in these levels. So we are going to warp to spin jump. So the first level is basically just exclusively bubble jumps. Bubble jump fast dash, which is Missile Max, is the first level coming up. I'm going to kind of take this time to give a quick summary of the levels, right? So Missile Mags is a bubble jump type level. High Voltage is more of a cycle type level. Seeker Bills is one of the levels where you use your bubbles to shoot, then pass and advance cycles on your flowers. And the Knuckle Fest is just insane. You'll have to see it. All right, cool. Go ahead and restart that. Normally you do 2 bubble jumps there. My old movement used to be 1 bubble jump, but for that exact reason that you just saw, I do 2 now. I'm gonna bubble jump over here so we avoid any of that movement and go into this. And so we're gonna do a series of 3 bubble jumps coming up for this bit right here. And in case you missed that, you can jump on that thundercloud guy. You don't have to worry if you miss the 3rd bubble input. You can just jump off that guy. Some WR pace runs died to purples as well. Yes, I've seen quite a few die in both Jay and Suwake's runs. Jay and Suwake have been battling for WR 90% constantly for the last probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Thank you.
And yeah, I've seen a lot of their pacers die to purple coins. So that's Missile Megs. High Voltage is pretty cool. But it's basically you're kind of pace locked by cycles. The way because you want to we just made it through the last bubble level, so we want to keep both of our bubbles if we can all the way into Knucklefest. We want to be 100% damageless, which is what makes this really hard. But I'm kind of doing some turnbacks here to make sure I'm making these cycles and not going too fast, getting shocked. And then here we're going to do a slide to break those guys. Then here we're going to do a bubble jump, but we're pace locked by the electric cycle, so we're just going to wait a second, chuck a bubble, and go. There's high voltage. So far we haven't taken any damage. This next level, I like to take damage in. It's definitely more hard. Seeker Bills and Knucklefest are two very hard levels, so I'm going to try my best to not take damage. But as long as we retain one bubble, we can still do all of the strats we would normally do in Knucklefest. Other than we would have to wait on one of the quote-unquote auto-scroller portions. It doesn't lose more than 8 or 9 seconds. But if we can, we're going to try to keep both bubbles here. So here, there's just going to be Wonder Flowers activating everything. We want to know where they are before we get to them, because you can activate all of them with bubbles. So we're going to ground pound here to hit that block, which activates that. A lot of these flowers, basically this whole thing is drawn by flowers activating certain blocked, pulls down that so you can continue to advance. That's kind of the gimmick of this level. Here we're going to chuck a bubble down low so it unlocks those. Chuck a bubble across to unlock those. So here so we don't take any damage. Jump off that guy, double twirl so we can make that cycle. It's a bit of a thing there, but basically just we're trying to hit all of those flowers as fast as possible and utilizing our bubble to be able to do so. Do an early jump off here, because with fast dash we can just go straight into that pipe. And then here, we're actually going to, I'm going to hold my controller like this, claw, and I'm going to do that. To be able to run, hold right, crouch, and jump across so we can go across that bottom there. I held it up pretty well. Yeah, I did. Cool. Now for Knucklefest, we actually have 2 bubbles in a Knucklefest, so I'll be able to show off all of the Knucklefest strats. They are extremely hard. I would not be surprised if I failed them in some sort of way, but it's not something that I can stop and explain, which is unfortunate because it is all paced upon cycles, but I'll try to explain it as I go. So we're going to damage boost through here. Which is going to skip a lot of cycles. And here, if you're supposed to be able to jump across there, but if you can't, that's fine. You just wait there. It's okay. We're gonna ground pound this and go into bubble and get our second bubble out here. Normally you do a bubble jump there. I like to forget, but just to make that a little faster so you can get over those guys. We're gonna kind of get through this as fast as possible. Crouch under those guys. And there's a bubble jump here. To advance that, you'll skip going around in that ending circle. And then here, we're going to ground pound more off to the right so we can get in that pipe early. And now for the wonder. I'm going to do a pipe kick. Actually, just in case, I'm going to grab that checkpoint. I'm not sure it matters too much. We're going to do a bubble jump here to get into that. And then now is where everything's based on cycles. It's really scary, really cool to watch, and we're going to see if I can pull it off. But we're going to try and stay high so we don't get hit by these fists. This time, I'm continually doing double twirls to avoid... Ooh. Yeah, that... For the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to restart. But if I fail that again, I won't be restarting. So I have to wait on all this because I did take damage, which is okay. Everything's cycle based now, so it's not too bad. And we're back to normal here. Sorry about that, but yeah, I just wanted to be able to show off the ending portion because it's really cool if you get it, and really difficult. Oh, I missed the bubble jump. So here, yeah, just kind of wait for it to come down. Just a few seconds time loss. I do the same thing again. You know, just trying to stay high and trying to stay damageless. But ultimately trying not to die like I did earlier. Like I said, if it happens again, I won't restart level, but yeah, there we go. 1, 2. Okay. Well, we'll grab this mushroom, and from here we're gonna kind of have to go through Knucklefest normally. But what's supposed to happen there, I guess I'll explain it to you, is if you do that fast enough, you'll reach the cycle, you'll reach the early cycle, and that platform will come up under you where I ground pounded midair. There's a reason why it's scary. You kind of saw why it's scary, because it's really easy to miss. I might actually be able to do it. Yeah, I did it there. Cool. You got to see it, Chet. There we go. That's... Alright. What? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. This game is crazy. But yeah, I continue to reiterate how difficult this speedrun is. There are routes that make this easier. Obviously, they're a bit slower, but there are routes that make this much easier. But yeah, invincibility frames carried us there. But this is definitely a difficult speedrun. There's quite a bit of a learning curve. I'm still on that learning curve on myself. I have 100 hours in this game. But even then, I'm still on my own learning curve. And for the sake of the tutorial, again, I am going to actually go back and grab bubbles out of item card. Just real quick. I'm only going to grab one because you would normally only have one. But I'm just going to grab a bubble real quick. Speedrunner is baffled by intended game mechanics, invincibility frames. So true. I'm gonna grab a second bubble just in case. Might as well while I'm here. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we should pretty much reach the estimate here. We'll pretty much be right close to the estimate, the 2-hour estimate, which is nice that it worked out that way, even with all of this. But we're going into the final level here. Well, when you train for perfection, exactly. Training for perfection will obviously, you know, require you to execute perfection, and it is definitely very difficult. But I'm actively getting better, even as we speak. Continuing to grind down PBs along with everyone else in the speedrun community. I'm supposed to equip spin badge there. So you want spin badge for this level. And I haven't done this level without Nabbit in a very, very long time. I should be able to be fine going through this without taking damage, but because I have done this level a lot of times. But should be fine. But it's why I grabbed a second bubble, just in case, because I do want to show off a bit of an optimization at the beginning of Rage Stage that uses bubble. Great, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. My 2P controller's falling off my lap. I don't want to die. It's not like it matters. Not using 2P again for this round. We're kind of just playing through this as the game intended. This is an auto-scroller. I found it highly ironic that world record pacers are ended with an auto-scroller. But this boss fight is one of my more favorite Mario boss fights in all of Mario, and I've played a lot of Mario. So honestly, I'm fine with it. This is very much a musical masterpiece of a level. I really, really like it. So I'm not going to complain. And it's kind of a nice little break to prepare you for some pretty hard strats at the end of this game, at the end of this speedrun, this boss fight coming up. All right, we're Fire Luigi now. We still have a bubble, so it's fine. And you don't get to see the piranha plants in Piranha Parade, but at least you get to see them there. They're still in the run, and they won't be rooted out of the run. We have no choice but to see them in that level. No speedrunners don't prepare for failure. Exactly. You do prepare for failure in a way. You definitely want to prepare to be able to do backups in your speedruns because it can save you a lot of resets. And in turn, resetting can harm your ability to progress in a speed game by doing the early portions of the run a lot and the late portions of the run not so much. Which is, again, why no resets are really, really nice to do. But yeah, knowing how to do backups will save a lot of your speedruns and save a lot of world record pacers. I mean, even minor backups will save you a lot of time. So I'm gonna switch to bubble real quick while I can. But the bubble is used at the very beginning of this. We're gonna do a bubble jump here and a spin jump to hit that early, so we don't have to wait on the first music cycle. Which, even though it may not have looked like it, that was actually the first time I have ever done that in a speedrun. I wasn't gonna say it before I did it, but it's actually the first time I've ever done it in a speedrun. So. Here we're gonna just kind of use the cycles and spin jump to get these button hits as early as possible. Here we don't have each of them you have to clear the hands, but the ones that go into the music you don't have to clear the hands. First hits of every phase, you do need to clear the hands afterwards to advance the phase. So we will start jumping over these things. Just kind of avoiding the notes. Spin jump really helps us with those big ones. Game looks great. This is awesome. I love this game. Especially, this boss fight is one of my favorite boss fights in Mario history, if not my favorite. But, well, it's not my favorite, but I really like... Sorry, I was talking. I completely forgot to do the early cycle attempt there. Okay. I'm going to focus for a second so I don't miss this again. Anyways. Yeah, I really, I don't even know what train of thought I was on. But point is, I really enjoy this boss fight over most other boss fights in Mario. I really like the Bowser final boss fight from Mario Galaxy though. When did Bowser become Skrillex? I don't know. So, right there, you can get an early cycle by jumping over the hand and spinning into the button. It's easier on the first cycle there. That's a little bit of time save. Here again, we're dodging notes, so they're going to be coming from the left here, and then they'll come from the right, and then they'll come from both directions. Kind of like they'll alternate a little bit. Still be fairly linear and consistent, but see, now they're coming from the right side. Now let's get ready to advance the second phase. So we're just trying to kill these hands as fast as possible and hit these buttons as fast as possible to continue advancing the cycles as fast as possible. And after this one, after we hit this button, the hands will become, they'll start holding, these things right here. And if done properly, which I'm not thinking at all. Okay, come on. Trying to think and explain at the same time is no joke, chat. But you kill all those hands. If you kill them early, you can kill them all before he throws the balls, the spike balls, in which will advance the cycle. I can't rhythm right now while trying to speak. So now we're going to hit this hand. So we're gonna activate the rhythm right away, so we can hit this hand right off the bat. 1, 2, go, and then right here we're gonna use our spin jump to wall jump off there, and then that's time. So that was a very scuffed tutorial, but tutorial nonetheless, on all of your adventures in Super Mario Wonder 80%. I appreciate the weird journey that was with everyone. My brain was all over the place. I've never done an explanation and run at the same time, like no reset at the same time, so it was definitely a cool experience, but gives a little bit more respect to the streamers that I watch that continuously talk to a big chat at the same time as speedrun, because that's a lot to think about, and I kind of know, I'm now realizing, you know, how difficult it is to talk and speedrun at the same time, so.
You did a pretty good job, having, you know, not done it before and
I
not really
appreciate
prepared.
that.
I think you did pretty well.
Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Yeah, that's it for the tutorial.
Yeah, and so we're going to take a quick break here, everybody, while we get reset and everything, and we'll have a run coming up right after. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Game Zone Quick Hotfix. This is How to Train a Speedrunner, and we have just watched a tutorial for just Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now we're gonna watch a run through at full speed.
Church.
I'll hand it right back over whenever you're ready.
So I know I look a little unfamiliar. This is the full run showcase of Super Mario Bros. Wonder 80%, and I'm gonna stay fairly focused. I'm gonna go for a PB. Hopefully this is a new route, so it's a little faster, so I should be able to get one. Granted, I get the skips first try. This is no reset, but I'm going to attempt to get a PB here. So, but yeah, I thought the game just came out. Now it came out on October 20th.
Okie dokie.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey there! Where's the party? Hi there! So, this
Right, first 2P level. We're warmed up on all this now. Thanks for the good luck, everybody.
Onward and upward. Wowie, wowie. That Goomba looks so scary. Hey! Hi! Whoa!
I remembered to jump off. Yeah. Clean. Very clean. Probably one of my better Flower Kingdoms I've ever done.
Thank you.
1 second off gold.
All right.
So not one of the better ones, but it was very good. Very clean nonetheless.
Pretty close. Still pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. 2D Mario games are like, I'm 1 second off gold. Big time loss.
Time to reset.
Reset. You're honestly not that far off.
I've speedrun a game or two before.
Wonder if you can get over barking plants, huh? Ooh, that's a pretty flower. You should come back sometime.
We are. God.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say we are making jokes. When you're starting off, you don't need to reset over a second. It's when you're going for those top times. That's when it's the. Oh well, I guess I'm resetting now. That's when it comes in. But when you're just starting off, don't worry about seconds. Don't worry about minutes.
Yeah.
Complete your runs. Get your practice in.
100%.
Here we go. Love that sound.
Almost messed up my inputs there. My brain died for half a second, but not for too long. Oh, I did it on here.
Nice work. Sparkly.
Clean enough. I'm more worried about World 1 skip, but I'll just take it a little bit slower lining up the stairs and we should be alright. I think that's my fastest pre-World 1 ever. Which is a little weird, but that's pretty sick. My best time is a 4:23. I mean, because I think the only real mistake there was just missing the shell throw, and I mean, I backed it up right away and we lost one shell bounce, so it was like 1 second. 1 skip time.
Oh,
Here we go. Of course. It's fine though. It's still back upable. Just a little too far down. Okay, come on. Nice.
Okie dokie.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Hurry, hurry! Dang. Just barely too high. No. I love... Just run underneath the map? Basically, yes. Those stairs are the most reset heavy point of this speedrun, and I unfortunately got stairsed myself.
Okie dokie. Oh.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
I should have went into the cutscene there, but we're good. Okay. The nature of any percent is so real.
That's unfortunate.
It's okay. Lost it in the same exact way, and I'm not sure why. I actually lined it up pretty well the second time. But it happens. Played this game at a Thanksgiving party and I loved it. You want to buy it? I would recommend. It is a very much good game.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we get it this time.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we get it this time. Not really.
Okie dokie.
This skip is so real.
Here we go.
Holy.
really sucks you have to redo the level every time. That's
That's-
killer.
Yeah, that's the only tough part is you have to continuously give 2P the crown. Oh, at this point, 10 seed would almost be faster.
Oh no.
doing the other clip. I think if I hit it this time, it's still technically faster, but the doing the skip this way with 3 seeds instead of 10 saves 5 minutes total. Alright, let's get it this time. Thank you. Oh, we get to see a different part of the game, chat. Freedom!
Woo! First try every time.
Yes, first try, of course. Just took us, 6 minutes. Hey. 1 try. That's all it took. 6-minute try. Still 1 try. I'm just glad to be out of there, to be honest with you. It was almost getting awkward. I'm over here like, yeah, I'm the guy. No, we're good. That just shows you the nature of the speedrun.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, any percent is always a risky no reset for that reason. But most any percent speedruns have a gauntlet you have to get through at the first 20 minutes of the speedrun. Or the first, I'd say, 10-15% of the speedrun. I always believed in you. Let's go. But yeah, it's safe to say we're not PV pace anymore. But I'm going to, we're gonna play as best as we possibly can for the rest of this one. I love that emote. Second crossed out. First try.
That's a great emote.
Very fast. Very fast. That was nice. Probably about the best dolphin badge you're gonna get because you're pace locked by those purple coins. So.
Here we go.
do about that. So I took damage. I kind of need to be elephant for... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do about it, so I'm going to stay in 1P. I'm going to do... trying to think. I think this is the best way to do this. Which level is faster? Let me look at my times here. 140, 250, 421, so 110. Okay, so I'm going to go do Flower Kingdom again real quick to get 2P and to get my elephant back because I need elephant for skip. And that looks like the fastest way I'm going to be able to do this. So. Backups I wouldn't normally have to think about, but it is kind of fun to have to think about them. I'm gonna stay in Dolphin. Already a speedrun from this game? Yeah, we've been speedrunning it since release, but definitely the how to develop this speedrunning is pretty impressive. And we save a little bit of time because the Wonder Flower is already spawned playing through this the second time. So this is definitely the fastest way to get elephant from 2P. It was a little late to switch to 2P, but we're fine. That... Okay. Whatever, man. Okay, hurry. Please. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's pretty much no way I can do that. Skip 1P, so... Holy moly, this is scuffed. Just get me into the actual meat of the speedrun.
Get me past the skips, please.
So real. Yeah, Yoshi's right here. Okay, RBI clip. Forget everything ever happened. I'm on the same pace, I think, almost as I was in the tutorial. Like, I think I'm like 3 minutes ahead of the tutorial. Which is just hilarious. Alright, let's have a good clip here. Positioning. Down. Holy crap, we did a skip first try. It is possible.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. I feel very good about that one.
Be careful.
It's fine.
Be careful.
There we go. Just didn't get the right foot hitbox last time. Getting elephant was worth? Yeah, I would have sat there for forever had I done that with, I've not practiced that. It's like walking on a tightrope, doing it with not elephant. I would have fallen out of bounds in a million different places. I'm just glad I could show off one of the skips fast. It was nice. It's nice for the showcase. Alright. We're almost out of the skips. We have one more skip, but it should be alright. That's probably one of the easier skips out of all of them. All of the hard ones, I guess. There's like the in-world clips, but those aren't very hard at all. And I gotta remember to get the Goomba Wonder here, see? That would be great. I remembered it this time. Very clean one though. Platforms on a global timer, or do they spawn in at some point? I'm not too sure how they act off screen. I think their cycles start once they're on screen. That's generally how in most Nintendo games. I forgot to. There we go. The solution to the stealth section is just be fast. Yeah, it's funny how it works out, but literally, it's just a hold right simulator. If you do it properly, you will hit all of the cycles perfectly. I don't know why it's designed that way, but it is. Why are you collecting all the purple 10 coins? Funny you ask right now. The fastest way to get seeds in this game is to buy them at shops, obviously, because you don't have to do a whole level to get the seed. You could buy them in shops for 100 purple coins, but they are expensive because it's 100 purple coins, so we try to root them as best as possible. So we're grabbing the fastest coins that we can in the root. missed the cycle there. We're good. I kinda wanted that, but that's fine. Nice.
Everything feels so clean now.
Gonna switch to be here. Should we answer this already? But what's your favorite badge to use? My favorite personally is the spin badge. I love the spin badge. There's a lot of really cool optimizations that can be done with the spin badge. Not fastest optimizations, but they are really cool. Early in the life of the speedrun, the first fastest route was a early spin badge route, and we used that for some time, and there were some really fun, cool optimizations that was with that.
Okie dokie.
Spin badge double jump. Yeah, I don't know if you've played Mario Galaxy at all, but it is literally just like Mario Galaxy spin. But yeah, you could jump in the air and then spin. So those of you who weren't here earlier, the reason why I'm in hurry right now is because I failed to skip in one player, which isn't back upable until you can until you have second player with the crown. So I have to complete. This is the fastest way to get second player with crown. And I have to complete this level and then go back to the skip.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, back to Wiggler skip. I'm gonna be so stupidly good at these skips by the end of this, dude. Like, I've found every place to mess these skips up that, like, I've never seen in my life before. Like, I've always just kind of gotten them, but having ran with these skips not so many times, there's a lot of stuff that I'm encountering in these runs that I haven't before. Forcing myself to do these no resets is, like, actually really helpful. Nice. Second try is fine with me. This glitch really broke the game open. Yeah, it destroyed the game. And with the implementation of reverse pedal aisles, which was earlier in this run, the second big skip that we did, allows us to, one of the biggest time barriers and like fast seed barriers we had got flipped away, which was within pedal aisles, and now we can do pedal aisles as fast as we want to. How do you feel about the skips currently in this game? I personally really love them. This has been a route that's been in the works for a decent amount of time, you know, a long time in retrospect to how many other routes were changed and used. This game has changed like crazy in the last, you know, month. The routes changed like crazy. It's been all over the place. But I really enjoy them. This route is really nice because it breaks the game open to a point where I really feel like we're doing some of the faster things that we possibly can get out of this game, and definitely optimizing this game. You know, obviously, unless we find a way, 4, 5, and Seed 6 is still required for the sequence for Bowser to spawn. so we weren't able to skip those. But if somehow we find a way to completely sequence break the game that way, this game is very, very much already pretty optimized where it's at, which is surprising a month into its lifetime. Obviously, with what we've seen with any Mario speed game, things are going to get found, and this time is going to go down by a decent amount more. It's definitely surprising how optimized it already is. There's been a community hard at work. Shout out the Mario Wonder speedrunning Discord. There's been a community hard at work, hunting for all these glitches, and testing, timing all these levels, getting our first ever official timings. We have a couple task people coming in and starting to time things. It's a huge effort and a lot of progress in just a month. It's amazing. But yes, to answer your question, I feel very highly about the skips that are coming. I am very happy with them.
All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come with me. Ah. Woohoo. Keep at it.
All right. Oh, I've never actually fallen off there. I didn't know there was a floor there. That's nice. Very nice. I thought like most other badge challenges, you'll just fall and you'll die and spawn at the checkpoint. But that was really nice. I'm actually
Bye-bye.
relieved.
Oh, yeah. Laura. Yahoo!
But yeah, we've made it past all the major skips in the game. World 5 and 6 still have 2 skips that are in 2. I call them skips because it's the overworld out of bounds movement. That's what I'm referring to as skips. World 5 and 6 still have their own respective inside of world skips. But as far as the reset heavy ones, we are completely out of those. So getting to this point in the speedrun kind of, takes like probably 2 to 3 hours of resets, to be honest with you, unless you're just hot. And you get to this point, and you pretty much finish the run from here, unless you're at WR level, world record level. I'm gonna try and do the bubble stuff here. Alright, that was short-lived. Ooh, I really want to grab a power up so I don't lose my bubble. I'm gonna grab the next power up. I just really do not want to lose my bubble here. Let's see if I would have lost it. Yep, I would have lost it. Cool. Glad I grabbed the power up. Awesome. We didn't lose our bubble. Like the happy jump. Or skipping Mario Odyssey. I like to compare it to the propeller in New Super Mario Bros. Wii in NSMBW, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. NSMBW, Wii. It's basically it's a completely damageless speedrun. It's 20 minutes, so at least it's a little less scope, but almost got it. I forgot to equip parachute, so I had to do the backup, and I almost got it near as fast.
All right. Here we go.
Give me the flower. Nice. Doing the final level in the secret world with all the badges? No, that would be in 100%. We are just beating Bowser as fast as possible. But yes, you do that in 100% and technically all badges. If you were to do that, 100% has all standees. Basically, the two categories we have right now is 100% and 100% no standees, or what we like to call it, all badges and 100%. But those are the two categories, and both of those do that level that you're talking about. All badges requires you to do literally everything but the standees, and then 100% has standees. And the reason why we took that out of the run for all badges, because standees is ultimately RNG. The fastest way to acquire standees is RNG. Because it's 10 purple coins to buy a standee surprise, which is RNG. RNG's random number generator, basically just saying it's random. Whereas in Special World, you can buy specific ones for 30 purple coins apiece. So it's not super big, but like you can lose like 15 minutes standee RNG in a 100% run. Definitely buying this game. I'd recommend it. It's amazing. Obviously I'm speedrunning it, so I'm gonna have more time into it. But I haven't even completed the game 100% at all. I don't think I've even completed more than all Royal Seeds back at the beginning. And I think I've 100% in World 1. And I already have over 100 hours in it. It's definitely a unique speedrun in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
Specific reason you play as Luigi? I just like Luigi. Character choice doesn't matter except for your two-player. Your two-player, you want to have Yoshi, any color of Yoshi, because you don't have to worry about power-up management for your second player. But I just play as Luigi because I like Luigi. Luigi is the GOAT. Let's go. Mario would beg to differ. I'm gonna switch to Fire Flower here so I don't take damage. and lose my... That's fine. I think I got the... Yeah, I got the... We'll just grab drill. Like, honestly, does not lose that much time. It's right at the beginning. We have 10 seconds tops. I have no idea what cycle I'm gonna be on. Pretty decent one. I'm aware. Okay, I kind of messed it up. That was a skill issue. It's fine. Someone talk about Daisy losing frames per pipe entry. I think so. I don't know if it's Daisy, but Blue Toad does have some things, or I have no idea. Daisy is actually, so fun little quirk about this game is each character has their own hidden blocks, and they're accessible by any player, but a respective player's hidden blocks will show up on screen when you're near them, so you can actually walk on them. And Daisy has one in Item Park, so Daisy is technically faster for all royal seeds for that purpose. It's a little interesting, but in any percent it doesn't matter. That's a little cope, but that's right. Actually, yeah, see that right there? Like, you see how it shows up. Oh, that's just a... Okay, whatever. We're gonna grab... I thought that was gonna be a power-up block, because generally Luigi's secret seeds are power-up blocks. Or secret blocks are power-ups. Alright, quiz time! Let's see if I can get all 3 questions right. How did you compete with Wiggler? Never seen that question in my life. The Wiggler bow arrows. You buy Poplin Shops. Wonder Seeds. Excuse me. Oh, all of them for the fun. Some be minigame music. I think Odyssey does the same too. Okay, that's just cool. Yeah, grabbing that shell and throwing it was not a good idea. That's fine. I didn't mean to grab the shell, but throwing it was what was not the good idea. A+. I got an A+ on my Tailey's Toxic Pond quiz. No.
Thank you.
But yeah, the reason why I keep grabbing drill is because I'm preserving my... I'm trying to get, power-ups so I don't keep dying. But I'm also trying to preserve my bubble for light switch because it is required for light switch. I got it. Let's go.
Nice.
Sound.
Forgot to split. That would have been a nice gold to have. Okay, we'll just get it again. If we do it once, we can do it again. I barely missed the purple coin. It's alright though. It was literally right here. Didn't lose much time at all compared to last run. Oh, I did that too late. Those stairs always mess with me. Honestly, solid light switch. I'm fine. Barely missed the purple coin, but I didn't take damage, so.
Bye-bye. Yippee!
I guess I'll just do bubble riffs. Means I have bubble. And losing it's not a big deal now.
Did you leave?
Mario block. Got it. This is the first time I've ever done a jump throw there, but I was like, it likes to get stuck on that pipe if that pipe spawns, so I went ahead and did a jump. So, that's cool. Saved my run right there. Oh, I gotta go back. That's right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because we get a bubble and poison rune, so we're alright. Wait, no. We switched to being Tomahawk. Of how psychedelic this game is, but in a fun, cute way. Yeah, me too. It's fun because it's a fun way to like play with colors and everything.
Yo-ho! All right. Let's go.
Oh, that's a fat finger and a half. I went to tug, and Y's right next to pause on my 2P controller. Alright, flip time. Another any percent exclusive. I was a little far forward, but that was a perfect instant pause, so it should still work. Nope, didn't work. That's funny. I was a little farther forward than I thought. Though. Nice. It's actually really good.
Okie dokie.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Here we go.
Gotta make sure I get jet dash. Fast dash. Yeah, one of the more difficult parts about this run is you have to be really, really refined in your run, because a lot of it needs to be as damageless as you can be. You pretty much only have one power-up's worth of room to be damageless before you have to start doing backups. And it's a long distance in between bubble power-ups. Got it. Sick. Got the backup. All we're worried about. We got bubble right here. Beautiful. It's actually really clean. Keep forgetting to do the cycle advance there. So, yeah, if you that flag that's right there that we go over there, if you actually hit it, you can completely end it, and it will give you absolutely no seeds, and you'll have to redo the entire level. And I've seen one WR pacer in my lifetime, in the last month, game's lifetime. One WR pacer in the game's lifetime die to hitting that, because it's fast to jump around those corners, because you can cut those corners, but it jumped at the wrong time and hit the flag and completely killed the pacer. I wouldn't say completely killed. It was still technically on pace because it was a really good run, and he continued it, but it ended up dying later because it was on a really, really tight run at that point. Get off! Get off! Everything feels so clean now. That's got to be a reference.
Thank you. Yippee! Here we go.
I honestly have no idea where I'm at compared to PB. I don't think I'm as far off as I thought. I don't know, we'll see. Fairly solid World 5, to be honest with you.
The adventure continues.
guess we warp to Spin Badge.
Here we go!
I want to keep my bubble for Rogs, so it's faster to do that instead of do item park. Nice. Guess I don't have to worry about damage with much right now. The fast monster is a backup.
Nice ride!
Fast Muncher is great. You just, don't keep your bubble. Trying to think at this point, I think it's still worth it to get bubbles out of item park. I don't know, which is ride the auto scaler. I don't even know, dude. It's hard to think. I think it's fairly similar, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bubble, and I think I can equalize some of that time by grabbing a drill as well out of item park, because I can save that time in Rumbus. So that's what I'll do. I'll just go to item park, grab a bubble and drill, and keep going. Because regardless of what, few seconds that may lose in total, it's more comfy for me to have my power-ups, so it'll be faster and longer.
All gas required. Help! Help! I get it! Oh yeah!
Oh, that's the first time I ever hit that. That's cool.
Yeah. This thing looks unstable.
Nice. That's when the flower grab.
Roll, roll, roll! Go, go, go! Roll, roll, roll! Go, go, go! Thank you.
I mean, we're definitely having good levels. Like, there's big time losses here and there. Obviously not PB paced or anything, but we're having fairly good levels, which is nice.
Here we go.
Most of the levels are fairly clean. Let's go. Why do I have a shell? Oh, I almost got the fast cycle. I knew off the first one I probably wouldn't get it, but it would have been cool.
Play again. How did you?
Sweet. Clean ranks. May not have gotten the fast cycle at the end, but it's a hard cycle to hit. Very clean.
Yo-ho! Oh yeah!
Yeah, and I have actually as many as I'm supposed to have right now. Purple coin, this is great. I'm not down a purple coin. Yeah, I really like the flowers in this game. I thought I was gonna not like them. I thought I was gonna hate them. I thought they were gonna be annoying during speedruns. Because my whole intention of getting this game was to speedrun it. But it was nice when they turned out to be pretty cool. Beautiful pulp turn burn. It was super, super clean.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm probably definitely going to be able to PB after this. Being able to reset in World 1. Because, I mean, you take, 5 minutes off of my World 1, put my World 1 to my old PB's pace, like, I'm actually, I think, ahead right now.
Oh, yeah. Yippee!
It's good to know. Gets me reinvigorated for runs. Learning all this stuff was definitely really intimidating for a while, and I was a little iffy on, I was going to go back and run it anyway. Like, definitely not, not running it, but it was just a little, like, uncertain. Like, it was probably going to be really hard. But yes, it's hard, but it's still, fun, and I'm still, not terrible. And being able to reset to the skips is going to be nice.
Oh, great! Great!
Oh, that's a little weird. Okay. Had to back that up real quick. So I didn't die. Alright, I gotta be ready for this one.
Whoa! Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, round 2P now. Yeah, let me just save real quick.
Okie dokie!
No! Bye, Luigi.
Okie dokie! Oh. Okie dokie!
Nice. Beautiful. That's fine, we're still in the purple. Or another bubble. Yeah, I'm just gonna savor my bubble here. You go this way. Wall jump, please. Thank you. It's crazy to think that 78 grab is possible. Oh, I missed it. No. Let's go. I'll just go under, actually. Crazy that is a map skip. Yeah, no, it's insane. I love it so much. It's so weird. You know? Pretty solid hot secret. It's probably the best one I've ever done. Still, you know, not super clean, but we still have a bubble, and it wasn't any major time loss. This game looks so nice to move around in. Yeah, it's definitely the animations. They took time in actually making the animations in this game, and it makes moving around comfortable. The strat is so weird. Please. I'm gonna give it a couple tries and I'm just gonna go up above. Because you have to be right next to it, but somehow not take damage. Who's the elephant? Luigi.
I believe in you. Oh yeah!
I did not split.
Oh yeah!
Wavy right time. Where? Holy crap, we got it. That was cool. And we still have the whole rest of the level, but we got the bubble required portion out of the way. First try. The practice is paying off.
This is why you practice, everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, beans, this is how to train a speedrunner. The best thing you could ever do for your PBs is to put time in practicing. Holy, that was nails. We did it. First try wavy ride. Holy crap.
Nice.
No idea how big of a weight that is off my shoulders. Wavy ride is so hard and it's so new. I'm actually going to be so confident going into PBs in the future. All these hard levels are either getting little time loss or getting nailed 100%.
The second-hand stress.
I can imagine watching Wavy Ride. It's a cool level to see for sure. But oh man, there's a reason why it's cool, right? It's freaking hard.
Got this.
Just give me the purple coin. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna play it a little safe here and just go a little bit later. Don't let him die. Alright, time for our first Bowser Jr. fight of the entire run. Welcome to any percent. Alright, there goes that strat. That was fast. He did some weird janky movement there. I don't know what the heck that was. I've never seen him warp around that fast. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this, if I do it properly, can turn into like a 138? Oh no, that's right. We have the rest of World 4, so a 142? Something like that.
Pretty good for a no reset.
Yeah, it means we lost 6 minutes at the very beginning.
Ooh. Counterpoint, that means we only lost 6 minutes at the beginning.
Fair. I'm gonna have to voice crack. I'm gonna have to grab both Missile Meg's bubbles, which will be interesting to do, but the beginning of each section, so we should be fine. I think we're just missing one cycle. We don't get to show off the cool speedy movement. World 4. Holy moly, I can't think. World 4 songs. Or fancy tunes. I could have warped straight to the shop. Not used to these warps. That's alright, we do shop later. Duh. I was like, wait, I don't have enough purple coins again. I'm like, duh. Still Armods. I think I might still end up getting Armods 1. Because I could technically rely on getting enough purple coins, but I'd rather play it safe. Oh, I have bubble. Sweet. Watching, it's my fault. Alright, should have come. think wonderful. And then we'll see if we would have had enough purpose. But I've never been in that situation before where I'd rely on 3 purpose per level. I doubt we would have had enough purpose. Yeah, no, we wouldn't have. So, good thing I got that.
All right. Let's go.
Remember to equip speed
Oh, yeah.
to reach the stage. So I don't have to worry about purples now.
I did it! Yippee!
Yeah, normally we'd buy both at once here. I just messed up 30 a little bit on accident. I just warped here thinking I had to go here first, but I definitely did not.
Yahoo!
Ooh, I almost remembered in time. I need jet dash, fast dash.
You're not doing it there, are you?
Ooh, I've never gotten this scene here before. Almost back-to-back Bowser Jr. fight. Our second and last Bowser Jr. fight of the night. I'm emoting on Bowser Jr. right now. Can we get the fast? We're done in a minute. Nope. Close though. Now for World Bowser. So yeah, this can turn into a 146. Because my best world Bowser, obviously without the new bubble stars. The best world Bowser is 10:15, and then Rage Stage is like 7:11 or something. Optimally, you'd have bubble going in here, but we can get both bubbles in this event. Be fine. If that's a bubble, it's always used to be yellow. I really took note of that one. I can go straight into this strat. Didn't mean to do 3 bubbles there, but it worked. Nice.
Thank you. All right.
I almost went too fast there. I should have done. There's a bubble in here? I didn't know that. No. Holy crap. I accidentally hit it too. And I lost it. Ah. Whatever, I didn't deserve to have it. Good to know there's a bubble there, though, to be honest with you. I don't see in what universe I'm going to need it, but I guess the one I just went through. answered my question for myself. I always thought that was a fire firework or something. Whatever. I definitely don't want to take damage here. I only want at least one bubble for Knucklefest, but if not, we can just do both. Yeah. Still gonna showcase fast strats though. Okay, we're good. Chilling. Oh. I almost took damage again. We're good. We made it out with a bubble. I forgot to do anything. Probably should have grabbed an elephant at some point there, but that's alright. We can always just do the first part damages. No big deal.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Bowser has as many career paths as Mario. Alright, so yeah, I gotta wait on this auto scroller. Normally you'd be able to jump through any damage boost, but I don't have a second so I can't do that. Alright, cool. Good start. I missed the jump there. And normally you would damage boost across those as well. And then from here it's on. And we'll need to click the other bubble. That's fine. I just won't have a bubble for the last bit. It's not a detriment. It's like what, a 4-second time loss. I don't have a bubble in rage stage. No, terrible idea. I'm not even gonna grab elephant. I'm gonna be way off my game. I'm gonna die later because I have elephant. Go back to mushroom. Being the big elephant, I'm just gonna be way too off my game to even have a chance at this stream. Have to wait for a second, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. That's cool, man. Alright. I really need to practice those fifth cycles there at the end. I still suck at them. Dude, okay, come on. Nice. Invincibility frames go burr again. Oh my word. Invincibility frames saving my life. Yeah, did the same exact thing during the tutorial. Alright. We can get a 147. Oh man.
Bye-bye.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
This is what's behind the scenes of every TV. If it works, it works. True. Now we dance. True. Dance time. Here we go. Auto scroller finished. Now it's boss fight time. Nice. Nice. Got both of them. Actually really good. It's been a long time since I got both of them. Nice. That was a really clean rage stage. Like, 712 is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, 148.12. There it is. Mario Wonder any percent. I'm glad I finished that off cleanly. That was a really clean boss fight. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I am tired. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate GDQ for putting this on, and you know, had all these weird circumstances not happen, I wouldn't be here. So it'd pretty cool. And then yeah, I do want to give a quick shout out to Jay, and he was supposed to be here today, but he was feeling pretty bad. Had me take. I was originally going to be commentator for him, but he had me take over for him. He was feeling pretty bad today, so yeah. I just want to give a quick shout out to him. That he is fighting for world record right now. He's had it quite a few times. Him and Suwaki are fighting it back and forth. So, but other than that, that's all I have.
Awesome, thank you, and again, thank you so much for showing off the run, the game, the tutorial. Excellent job. We do not have any more show for you tonight. However, we will have more shows for you tomorrow. We are going to have Arcade Pit and Speedruns from the Crypt starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to tune in then. And yeah, again, thank you so much for everything, and I hope you feel better, Jay.